Released in 2007 by Mattel, the figure that we have here is the DC Superheroes Night Shadow Batman. The Night Shadow Batman came in 3 variants. The first 2 variants had a head sculpt that had the lower part of the face exposed. The colors would be, the first one would be blue and gray. The second one would be black and gray, and the third one, the one that we are looking at right now, is the full mask variant that came in black, all black. This figure right here came in a blister style packaging, and what was included in the packaging was a backdrop of Gotham City for display, and included also was 3 types of batarangs. This figure right here is the one that accompanied me in my travel here to the US. So I have owned this guy since 2007. I didn't bring over the batarangs nor the backdrop, just the figure to accompany me here in my travel. So this is a piece that came or is part of my collection in the Philippines. Whenever a new Batman figure is released online or in store, this is my go-to figure to compare the new one with. For scare tactics alone, this is the Batman or the Batsuit that Bruce Wayne should be wearing. The Batman should be a faceless, scary vigilante. So let's discuss the features of this Batman figure, a 2007 Batman figure. So color scheme is black and gray with a little tint of silver on some of the areas of the figure. So on the face, the eye sockets are painted white. The bat symbol, which is sculpted on the figure, it's painted gray. So it's just not a bat symbol that was painted to it. The body has a sculpted area where the bat symbol rests, and it's painted gray. So for the body of the figure, it's matte black. But for the forearms, the gloves, gauntlets, and the boots of the figure, it's of a shiny black material. There's also texturing on the boots, as you could see. So with the some of the parts, the exposed parts of the gloves, so let's talk about the ammo pouch or the utility belt of this Batman figure. So this utility belt, if you're a gun guy, you'd be familiar or spot that this is a utility or an ammo pouch belt for a World War II Browning automatic rifle. So the pouches, the individual pouches, would really be big. So I like this type of utility belt over the other utility belts that from the other offering Batman offerings, because the pouches are large, you could really imagine Bruce Wayne fitting items into these pouches. And of course, when you have gloved hands, it's hard to pick things from your utility belt if the individual pockets are small. So it makes sense that you have a large pocket for your utility belt. Now, what's nice about this utility belt is we have a sculpted bat symbol on it. There are not gray, but silver paint on the individual pockets and on the rivets of the belt, and the pockets go up to the back of the figure. So the pockets are not just concentrated on the left side or front side, and then when you go to the back area, some of the Batman figures won't have belt pockets on the back of the figure, but this figure has. Actually, it's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, that's 8 pockets to store Bruce Wayne's gadgets. So to me, that is a plus. So I use this Batman figure really as a benchmark to compare other Batman figures. So let's go to articulation. Now, for articulation, the head could move sideways. There's a little bit of tilt. We have a break on the diaphragm for bends. Not much on the back bend because of some of the hard sculpted cake, but you could coerce the figure to bend this way, so that's possible. We also have a break on the waist for swivel. The gauntlets has rotation, but we don't have a cut over here for the hands to rotate, so it's just at the gauntlet area or the forearm. Of course, there's old technology 2007 single point of articulation on the elbows. We have a Weber rotation on the bicep and rotation and a swivel for the ball of the shoulders. For the legs, just like the question figure, we have this cut on the biceps, not on the top over here, but on the lower leg near the knees. There's also a single point of articulation for the knees, and we have this articulation just like the knee articulation for the foot of the figure. So when we look at the boots of the figure, we could see that there's a molded bat symbol at the soles of this boot. Oh, that's really really loud. It's raining outside. So this is a really good figure. That's why I've stuck with this for a very long time, and for more years to come. This is my go-to Batman figure, the Night Shadow Batman, released by Mattel in 2007. So if you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe.